What the hell is wrong with MetLife's turf? Because since 2020, it's been responsible for some of the most notable injuries in the NFL. But what if I told you things were only going to get worse before they got better? Now, at this point, there's no arguing that artificial turf fields are more dangerous than natural grass. Not only have players been saying this for years, but studies have consistently found that grass is significantly safer than turf. So why hasn't the league done anything about it? Well, according to NFL executives, there are no simple answers to the turf versus grass debate. But that's just code for a much deeper problem that nobody seems to be talking about. Now, on the surface, it might just seem like you can make an economic argument to switch artificial turf at stadiums like MetLife over to natural grass. After all, the cost of losing this many players far outweighs the estimated $400,000 it costs to install a natural grass playing surface. And it's not like stadiums haven't made the switch before, even if just temporarily for events like the Copa America or the recent 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. In fact, MetLife Stadium in particular is in one of the best situations to make this change, since it's one of just two NFL stadiums that's 100% privately funded, meaning the Jets and the Giants wouldn't need any special permission to make the switch. So why are they so opposed? Well, just like everything in the NFL, it comes down to money, but not in the way you might think. Now, it is true that MetLife makes tens of millions of dollars every year in non-NFL revenue by hosting events ranging from concerts to high school football games. In fact, according to Sportico, venues like SoFi, AT&T, and MetLife each reportedly make around $50 million per year in additional revenue that they're not required to split with players. But that's only part of the problem, because in my opinion, the much larger issue and the root cause of this whole turf versus grass debate can be traced back to when stadiums are first built. See, increasingly, NFL stadiums are getting more and more expensive to build. Even MetLife, which was built over 15 years ago, cost over $2 billion in today's money, making it the third most expensive stadium in the entire league. And in order to justify that cost, either to investors or taxpayers, NFL owners have to try and get as much revenue out of a stadium as possible, which is why 7 of the 10 most expensive stadiums use artificial turf, so that they can more easily squeeze in multiple events per week, 52 weeks a year. And until the NFL mandates that every game be played on natural grass, my guess is that owners will continue to trade season-ending injuries for better profit margins year-round.